Hi guys, welcome back. And I'm quite excited to talk about my all new MacBook Pro M5 Max with 128 gigabytes of RAM that I just bought from Apple, and it came to me in the studio just now, like a couple of hours before. And today in this particular video, I'm really not going to talk about like how you are going to see the first-hand unboxing experience of the MacBook Pro and what is the performance difference between my older M1 Max versus my M5 Max. So those things I will be talking about at a later point of time. If you're really interested, put your details on the comments below. I can talk about that. But in this particular video, because this Apple M5 Max, as you can see, is quite a performant machine, and it has got 8 times faster AI performance than the M1 family, which that's what the Apple claims. I really wanted to see, is this really true or not? So the whole purpose of this M5 Max machine that I bought was especially to see how the M5 Max performs in the AI space. And that's the reason why I really bought this particular machine. And I spent a lot of money for that. And the first thing that I'm going to talk about is the Ollama is now powered by MLX on Apple Silicon in preview. So they are really using the Apple's MLX, which is the machine language framework which is built by Apple. And you can see that this particular framework is actually going to improve the way that how you're going to be interacting with the large language models, which is running within your local machine. And the Ollama itself has claimed that using the power of the MLX framework that they have optimized or used within the Ollama, they are seeing a much faster experience or speed with the Apple M5, M5 Pro and M5 Max chip. And you can see that how much performant they are in terms of the token. And also Ollama has seen that they are seeing 1,851 tokens prefill and 134 tokens per second decode when running the INT4 quantization. That's what they are really using it over here. And the Ollama also says that they're now leveraging the NVIDIA's FP4 format to maintain the model accuracy while reducing the memory bandwidth and storage requirements. So they have given a lot of details, so you can go to this particular page and then you can read through their blog. It is quite amazing, and they have given some details like how you can use the model. And I'm going to use the exact same model that the Ollama team has used, which is the QN 3.5 35 billion parameter model, and this is also quantized to the NVFP4 of the NVIDIA, the accuracy that they're talking about. And I'm going to see how performant they are actually going to be. So the first thing I'm going to do it is I'm going to just open the Ollama over here, which is this one, and I'm going to bring it up to this particular screen. And you see that I'm actually using this particular model, the QN 3.5 35 billion parameter model. But before I even run this, let me just run a very super simple, very small model, which is the QN 3.5 9 billion parameter model. I'm saying very small model this time because the power that I have got this time with my machine, if I'm going to open the activity monitor over here, you can see that I have got around 128 GB of physical memory, and the memory used is just 38 GB. Just 38 GB. Look at that. And I have got cached file of 63 GB there. So I have got enough storage right now. So I can just throw anything in this particular machine, and this machine should technically or theoretically handle that. I will see how this performance of the machine really happens. So the first thing which I wanted to try it out is, let's say, hi, how are you doing? So the moment I'm going to ask this question, it is going to work even in the MacBook Air at the moment. They are quite faster as well. You see that it's just working as expected, and it is going to give you the response over here with after a lot of thinkings going on here, because this is a thinking model, something like this. So just for saying, hi, I'm doing well, thank you for asking, it has did a lot of thinkings for 18.1 seconds. See that? It's also changes every single time, like how you're going to ask the same thing. And if I'm going to change the model to maybe Gemma 4 model, so I have got the Gemma 4 model of Google, and this is way more performant than comparing to even the QN model, because it has optimized so much this time. And they're also using the Turbo Quant, but I'm not sure whether Turbo Quant is actually utilized in the MLX framework at the moment. I don't think the Ollama is optimized for the Turbo Quant at the moment. So I'm just going to show you how faster they are. So I'm going to say, hi, how are you doing? The same question that I'm going to be asking over here. And you see that the answer is going to be super immediate over here. Oops, I think I'm just using the wrong model. So it's going to be this one, the 4B model. Hi, how are you doing? Like that. And look at that. The answer is going to be like, it's not going to be a lot of thinking going on there. And look at that, the thinking was just 2.6 seconds and it just came back for me over here. Unlike the 18.1 second, this model is quite faster. So this is how the Gemma model really behaves. And if I'm gonna say write a simple Selenium with C#.NET code with page object model, lazy pattern and DI, and if I'm gonna hit enter, you see that it is going to start doing it way faster this time. You can see that this is pretty cool. But even though this particular Gemma model is not really a coding model, the answer or the output that you are seeing over here is not really great, as you can see over here. You see that it's actually quite faster, as you can imagine. And if I'm going to show you the activity monitor here, the memory usage is 77 GB. So my M1 Max machine that I have at the moment is the total memory is 64 GB, but it's over here already we have utilized like 77 GB. So that machine cannot really handle this kind of performance because it has got so much of memory there. So now I'm going to flip the chair to the model which the Ollama team has recommended, which is going to be the QN 3.5 35 billion parameter model. So let me just go to that. Which is going to be this guy over here. And I'm going to ask the same question that I asked over here to write a Selenium C# code, right? So I'm going to go copy this over here, put a new chat, paste it, and I'm going to hit enter. So this is a 35 billion parameter, quite a big model. And look at that, the thought of a moment, like just in an instant of a second, and this is already doing so fast. Do you see the performance improvement here? This model performance is way more faster than compared to the unoptimized model that we have got over there. So this is pretty cool. Like, it's pretty brilliant that it's already answered this pretty much like ChatGPT doing that for me. It's so faster over here. And the good thing that I'm really going to show you is not just about chatting it and showing that over here. The main thing about the Ollama that they have mentioned in the documentation in here is that using this particular optimization of the MLX in the Apple Silicon, you can use it for the OpenClaw and coding agents like Claude Code, OpenCode, or Codex, which has got a more demanding workload on Mac operating system. So it's going to unlock those new performances. So that is exactly what we have to see over here. So in order to see that, I'm going to go and open one of my repository, which is the EA employee app, which is available in the GitHub repository as well. So I'm going to use the Ollama launch Claude of the model that I just used, the NVFP4 optimized model over here. And look at the performance this time. So I'm going to ask, what is this repository? So the moment I'm going to ask this, I'll quickly show you what this repository is also doing over here. So if I'm going to go, I think this is a private repository you don't have access to. And this is a .NET based app. And you can see that this is the repository that we have got. It has got some views and it has got quite some models and pages like that. And you see that the moment I'm going to ask this question, it is already answering you over here. It took 30 seconds to answer that. And I'm going to say how to run this application. Can you run it for me? And if I'm going to do that, I'm really not using the Claude code, which is connecting to the model on the cloud. It's all running within my local machine with the model that I just showed you, the NVFP4 optimized model, which is this one. And look at that. Look at the performance. This is quite amazing. It's already doing that for me over here. And it's telling me that I don't really have the ASP.NET Core 8 in my machine because this is a machine that I just got like a couple of hours before. And so it has only got .NET 10 and I don't have .NET 8. That's what it is saying over here. So if I'm going to say, can you try to change the application to .NET 10 and run the application, because we currently have only the .NET 10 at the moment. We don't have .NET 8. So I'm asking it to change it to .NET 10 and run the application. And look at that. It is just directly reading the particular, the CS proj for me. And it is going to start editing. And I hope that it should edit it. Look at that. It is just doing the editing over here. I'm going to allow that. And this is the tool calling. I think that's what they're talking about in the Ollama. So the tool calling is quite faster. They can access the file system so much easily, and they can edit it. And these are all just happening because of the power of the optimization that the Ollama has bought with the Apple MLX architecture, or the framework that they have used. And you can see that the tokens are not quite bad. And let me show you the performance right now. So look at that. See, it is really not hitting that memory pressure at all. It's still in 73 gig. It's not even 77 that I was showing you before. But look at that. It's really, really faster, and it is doing way more faster than my M1 Max machine. I know I cannot compare with my M1 Max machine because during the time M1 Max was released, the AI itself was not even released, so I can't really complain during that time that how M1 Max was badly performant. But still, I'm telling you, M1 Max is really cool. It performs quite well. But you know what? This machine is now AI optimized, so it's doing way more faster. And look at that. Now my application is running. It has already migrated my code to .NET 10 in a matter of second, and I could able to just run this particular application, as you can see over here. This is quite amazing, guys. Like this is unimaginable. And these are all things that if I tried the same with my older machines, it couldn't perform that. And even this is a 35 billion parameter model, and this is performing super amazing. And that is the first thing that I really wanted to talk in this particular video, to show you how Ollama is now powered by the MLX on the Apple Silicon. And even though it is in preview stage, I can already see that this is quite amazing. And if I'm going to use the same exact power with the OpenClaw, I'm telling you, the OpenClaw is going to be just blown away. It's going to run so amazing. But the thing is, I'm really not going to run the Ollama on my personal computer, which has got all the videos and important documentation. I'm not going to give access to Ollama to, go and hack anything. But guess what? I could run that in a separate machine, but this powerful machine is not for OpenClaw, to be honest. But you have already seen the power, right? Like how amazing this machine is, and how amazingly it's performing the Claude code. It's just mind-blowing. So what do you think, guys? What do you think about this kind of power with the Apple M5 Max 128 gig RAM? And if you think you wanted to see some other performance difference between the M1 Max versus M5 Max, let me know. I can talk about that. I only have those two machines, so I can talk about those in this particular YouTube channel. Once again, thank you so much for watching this video. Catch you in the next one.